This is Noelle, a 4-star Geo defense scaling DPS. And this is Ito, a 5-star defense scaling Geo DPS. Of these two characters, which do you think is better? You'd presume the 5-star, right? Well, that might not be true anymore. But how could this happen? How did Hoyoverse let a 4-star starter character power creep a 5-star? It's Furina. Furina is stupid, but in a good way. Her burst basically gives you a huge elemental damage bonus based on how many times you either lose or gain your HP. And since the optimal variation of Furina majorly drains your HP, a healer is often needed in her teams. Unfortunately, Noelle is perfect for this. Her skill is said to regenerate HP for all characters. And constellations like her C1 and her C6 make her gain even more defense, which makes her deal even more healing and also deal more damage. This character basically is a bruiser that can do everything. And the synergy held between these two characters basically enables Noelle to be taken out of the mono Geo comp and allows some Hydro characters to go in there. So characters like Xingqiu can be replaced with like a Yelan or something. You could even put them both on the same team. You could put a Goro, you could put an Albedo. I wouldn't put a Zhongli because you do no damage. This team also gives the Geo Resonance, which decreases Geo Res, which is a huge part of Geo. And the Hydro Res also enables my Furina to have 40k HP, which is where the buff can max out at. But I've just been telling, not showing, so let me show you how strong this team is. Alright, unfortunately my Noelle does not have her burst up, and she is the worst at getting it back, so this will be a bit scuffed, but hopefully this showcase will still kinda show how strong this team is. We're gonna dodge some moves, place down the flower, get some iframes, then go in with Noelle, and get our burst. And now, if you look at the team's health, they are basically getting back to full HP pretty fast, and at the same time, the boss is just dying. For this run, I actually farmed up some energy for Noelle, which is why Albedo's flower is still there. But now, the true strength of this team is going to be shown. Use Furina, Xingqiu, and send down the Albedo flower, and go in with Noelle. And as you can see, the team's health is going nowhere. They're at full HP the whole time, and at the same time, the bosses are being absolutely murdered. This character is quite good, but the Abyss is the true test of strength. So let's go into floor 12 and destroy. Oh, right. Well, I guess we'll just destroy the whole Abyss.
Steady as stone, as a dutiful maid would.
59k. I swear, Noelle with like a million weak enemies is so fun, because she just keeps getting her burst back and just killing everything.
I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up.
You know, let me try the charged attack. Why was that good too? This chamber is gonna be so fun with Noelle. I can already tell, because they group themselves up.
Steady as stone. Time to clean
that was like 18 seconds or something. We've finally reached floor 12, and I am going to do probably the second half with Noelle. This abyss is great for Geo in some ways and terrible in others. I think the team's strong enough that it will work out. So the first thing I had to fight was the Thundering Manifestation, and he's not hard. It's just annoying because Noelle, basically after doing her first rotation, will have major problems with energy. But I mean, the rest of the teammates are so strong that it doesn't really matter. The other annoying thing is that the boss just runs all over the stage, and there's not much I can really do about it. So I'm just kind of using bursts and skills and hoping it will die eventually. There is a way to technically avoid the lightning attack that marks your character and makes it move everywhere, but like, I don't know how to dodge it, so instead we've got this. Just kind of building energy now, and that is the first boss defeated. Next was the second half, and this was easily the hardest chamber because all of them have very high geo-res, and this first half, Albedo and Noelle literally couldn't do anything. I was debating on switching to Yelan, but I was stubborn, and with good grouping and proper rotations, I felt it could be done. So the main nuisances were the specters, because they would just like run everywhere, but for this run they fortunately grouped up with the slimes, and it enabled me to basically knock out the first wave and run one rotation. And now we move on to the Geovishaps, and they were pretty easy. I also got a bit of a head start on damage because I essentially started my next rotation right as they entered. And now we're going into the third one, and these two will quite easily be dead, and they happen to perfectly be in the position of this lava churl, so I can just hammer away at his shield. And now that their shields are gone, they're not going to do any crazy moves or anything, and from here it was a pretty safe clear. When I did this run, I was so happy when I got 3 stars for this one, because I thought it wasn't going to be possible. And next we've got the final chamber, Chamber 3. This has 2 Electro Lava Churls, and this team does not easily destroy their shields, but like, they're not hard. Just kind of annoying. Took out the first one, and for the second one I lose my burst around here, and I had to start using the other character's bursts. I placed down the flower again, and these are some of my favorite enemies to fight with Noelle, because she can just take out the little guys, extend her burst duration, and also like half of their HP goes away. And yeah, this rotation will do it, and ended the run with a beautiful 9-star clear. Artifact check? No. Terrible. Crit rate. Here are the builds. We've got a level 90 Noelle, 60 crit, 169 crit damage. She's got the Serpent Spine, Husk of Opulent Dreams. These artifacts are pretty bad, but, you know, work with what you got. C6 and 8, 9, 11 for the talents. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to level those up more. Oh well. We've got a Xingqiu, classic, 180 recharge is all he really needs, and I've got him on Noblesse and Heart of Depth. He's got a lot of attack, you know, pretty standard. 112, 13, got Albedo, he has a ton of defense, he's got Cinnabar Spindle, a Husk set with as much defense and crit as possible, and he's got a level 9 Flower. And Furina, she's rocking Festering Desire and Golden Troop, same build as always, and she's got 188 talents. So that will conclude my Noelle video. I hope you enjoyed, and have a nice day, or night, or afternoon.